All right, yeah, welcome to the continuation of this video. So I just explained redo and undo. Okay, I hope that is taken. So let's continue. We have adjust. Yes, adjust is you are editing you have to click on a particular picture you want to adjust. Okay, before you come to this adjust, okay, click on a particular picture. For example, I want to click on this one now. That's the first picture. Okay, so once I click on it, then you come to adjust. You look for adjust here. This is the adjust. Okay, you can see now I can change so many things on this my adjust. I can change the exposure. That's when we increase the brightness. Okay, when you click on it to increase the brightness, I can change the contrast, the saturation, the vibrance. So let me just give you a simple trick, the one I normally use that is very important for you to use there. What you have to use there is use the exposure. That's the first one. Use exposure to give you better results so that you won't spoil your video. Use exposure, use saturation a little bit, use vibrance. I hope you are with me. Use vibrance, then use brightness a little bit. Use brightness a little bit. Then after brightness, don't use the other ones though. I think that's the only thing I normally use that makes sense there. So that's just the trick. Use brightness, use vibrance, use saturation a little bit, and use exposure. Your video will come out very okay. So after that, we have scale. Scale is for adjusting the size of your production. For example, we have some kind of videos that do fit TikTok only. This is where you change that option. That's scale. That's the essence of scale. Okay, if you want to do TikTok video only, if you want to do YouTube video only, if you know that this video I'm using it on YouTube, change the scale to fit YouTube format. I'm using this video on Facebook, you change the scale to fit Facebook format. So just click on scale. You can see what I'm saying now. We have 1:1, we have 4:5. You can see that the icon is there. This 4:5 now is Instagram. You can see Instagram icon. If you look very well at the middle, this is the Instagram icon. This is YouTube scale. Now look at the YouTube scale, 16:9. This is TikTok 9:16. This is another YouTube format. Okay, so those are the things I'm talking about. Scale. Okay, you can now say, okay, I don't want to use all this scale, I just want to use a default. If you don't select scale, so it just give you a default scale. Okay, a default scale which you can use anywhere. It will full screen. Your video will full screen. That's the default. But if you say, okay, I don't want my video to full screen, you change it to the YouTube format. That's good also. Then the background. What do you want to pick at the background? You can use picture, you can change the style, you can use color. That's okay. This is my image, I want another thing to be showing at the background, behind it. So that's what we call background. You can choose any background here. Remove watermark. Okay, customize watermark. Sorry, you want to customize a watermark. This option you might not be able to select it because this Filmora now, if you just download it on Play Store, you will be using the free version because some functionalities there will be locked, because unless you have the premium version. But me, I'm using the premium version. I can have access to anything. You can see, this is how the Filmora watermark usually be. So any video you do, once you save it, if you want to publish it outside, you will see something like Filmora Wonder Share. So that thing is watermark. So you cannot use it maybe for commercial purpose. Okay, whenever they see the watermark there, they will strike you that okay, you are using another person's software without paying or something like that. So but if you are using it, if you want to be using it for all these story writing and the stuff, you need the premium. You need the premium version. Okay, I will still show you how to get the premium version. Okay, so you customize it and say okay, maybe I don't want to use that one. You design your own, maybe just design your own watermark on Canva and you import it here. Okay, that's that. Inspiration. So let's check that out. Inspiration. So we are open, colorful, nice day. This one is just like transition also. Funny mood. You can just select anyone and add it to your this thing. This progress bar. Okay, this progress bar or progress button. This one is to monitor the progress of your video. You can see now we have the style, the description there. You edit the description. Okay, maybe you want to monitor from the beginning of your videos. Beginning of the video, you write something there and you want to monitor the progress of your video. It will be showing once you feed this thing up. It will be showing on that video that okay, this video is on maybe 22 seconds. It's more than this. So this thing, that's the essence of this. I think that's all there. Yes, don't save. So that's all. And these are the first tools. These are the first set of tools. Whenever you did not select anything, you see that I did not select anything now. Did not select anything. That's why I'm saying this. The tools that we have is more than that. Now, assuming I want to work on pictures, you have to select pictures. So let me select the first pictures. How do you select pictures? You just click on that picture. Click on it. Once you click on it, you will see that something like a white selection is on top of that picture already. Something like a white selection is on top of that picture already. Okay, that means the picture has been selected. So once you click on picture, the options, the tools that it will bring downward here, just be looking at it downward. The tools will change. You can see now different tools now. This one, they are very simple. I don't need to waste my time on all these tools now. You can see we have rotate, we have opacity. What is rotate? That is, you can rotate the picture, you can rotate it to the right, you can rotate it to the left, you can mirror it. Okay, you can flip it. You inverted it. Okay, you can flip it upside down. That's the work of rotate. Opacity. How do I want this picture to show? Do I want to reduce? I want it to fade. Do I want to reduce the opacity? You see that as I'm reducing the opacity, the picture will no longer be clear. That's the work of opacity. I've explained that. Duration. So let me flip this thing back so that some people will understand what we're doing here. Okay. The duration. What is the duration? That is the time that I want this picture to show. So that's the work of that one. I can increase the duration, I can lower it. If you increase the duration, that means that picture will still be showing when you play the video. It will not, the first picture will still be showing because I've already selected the first picture. I hope you understand all these things now. AI remover. AI remover. look at the work of AI remover. Okay, the AI remover, we brush your work. You have brush, we have eraser, we have this. Can either remove object or remove text. Two options there. You can remove when you click on process now to do that, but I don't want to do anything. You can remove the object. So that's the work of AI remover. Animation, that's very, very important because we are going to be using it for your video. It's very, very important. You can just select in and out. Let me explain this in and out. We have in, we have out, and we have combo. The three of them are very, very important. So when you place it at in, when you place it at in, we have different animation that you can use. Look at this one, slide in. You can see now it will just slide in. That is my in. So this in, it is slide the picture that I have selected in for how many seconds here? The time is here. Look at the time here. Just 1 second. Just 1 second. Okay. So you can increase the seconds for in. What is? You see that it will slide in the same image for 7.9 seconds. I've increased the time. So you will now click on out now. Out means the time that slide that is coming, that time that is coming, the time that it will stop. That's the work of that out. So once you click on out, how do you want the image that is sliding in, how do you want it to end? So that's the end of how do you want it to end. That's the essence of all this animation that it is bringing for you. So look at it. So I want it to end for like, let me increase the seconds, 7.4. So let's now play it and see what we have done now. Look at it now. It's sliding in for 7.4 seconds. I hope you are following. Oh yeah, it will slide out back now. So let's wait for the, you see now it's sliding out. So that's the work of in and out. It is slide in and slide back, but it's not compulsory that you use in and out. Okay, you can use it or you might not use it. Okay, you can use only in, it will still work, or you can just select a combo is the combination of in and out, and we have different templates here for the combo. Just select anyone and it will apply on your image. Then the style, you see that all these options, I'm seeing it when I select image. We are still working with image. We are not working with audio now. We are not working with voiceover. Okay, so the style, let's see the style. Okay, so we have different style of our image. You can cyber hunter, AI photo shoot, AI painting. Just select any style that you have that you like. Crop, you can crop your image, the image that we have selected. You see now you can crop it and reduce it. You can say okay, I just want to be seeing only the eyes. So that is that about cropping. Mask, so the work of a mask is to resize two videos to the same size. For example, you resize two pictures to the same size, but we don't have two pictures here, we have only one selected, and you can use different templates. You can use linear and you can use mirror. Okay, for example, if I use linear now, it's asking me, you can see that the first part here, there are no pictures there, while the second part here, downward part, there is picture. So assuming I've selected a picture, two picture now, I would have use this successfully. Okay, so that means that depends on you whenever you want to use it, but you are not going to use it as far as folk tale story writing is concerned. Okay, so but you can still explore it. You can use circular format, you can use rectangle format to mask two images of the same size. Okay, you mask them side by side. That's the work of mask. Smart cutout. This smart cutout in Filmora, it simply means you want to remove background of an image or anything. That's the meaning of smart cutout. See now, you remove background, just click on remove background and you click on it, it will remove it. But this image does not have background now. The essence of this is very, very important. You have to know it. For example, you can try and remove background. You can use chroma key. The chroma key is just like what's the work of chroma key? It's just like a selector button. Okay, once you click on this icon that look like brush now, okay, once you click on it, it will bring like a circle here. So you now place the circle to the image that you want to remove. You will select the color of that part, that you want to remove. For example, I want to select all the white colors. I want to remove the background. All the white colors will be removed. They will change. So once you click on mark, click on OK here, this one, the color will remove. Okay, but I will not remove it now. I will just discard it so that this thing has not okay. So that is the work of that, but it's very useful. Let me tell you the usefulness of that smart cutout. Very, very useful. For example, now we select this. This one is just like a flyer. Maybe you download a particular image and the background of that image is a house. Okay, and you want to make sure that that particular image that you downloaded appears on another image, but on another image the background is car. The first one is on a house, so you need to remove the background of that house first. So you use this smart cutout to remove the background of that house, so that you will place that image that has house, you place it on the background that has car side by side. I hope you are getting this thing. So don't worry, I will still demonstrate something like that whenever we start. Then we have other option. We have mosaic. Change the mosaic color. You can blur it. Mosaic. Sorry, let me select this. Mosaic. Replace. You can replace an image with another one. Filter. I've explained filter. I've explained adjust. Then track switching. This one, how do I explain this? The work of track switching is you want to embed a particular image. For example, this image now, I want to embed it in another image, like I've said before, using the smart cutout. You have to remove the background of that image first, then you press that smart track switching. So once you press it, you see that this particular image will come backward here. Then this second image, I want this second image to be showing on my first image. The two of them, I want them to be showing at the same time. Okay, I want the two of them to be showing. That's the meaning of track switching. Okay, two images can be showing at the same time. They will now overlap, superposition. I hope you understand all these things. I hope my grammar is not too much. Make two images to lie side by side to be showing at the same time. Like I have said, that for example, you want to take image of different background, you want to show them at the same stage. You see that when I press that track switching, this first image, The first image is now under it, and I brought out the second image on top of it, so the two of them will be showing. But because why they are showing like this, but because I've not removed the background of the first image, this first image does not have any background, assuming it is the kind of image that has background. Now once I remove the background of the first image, you will be seeing the first image inside of the second image. The two of them will be showing at the same time. Okay, so that's the work of that. So we are done with images now. We are done with images. Okay, so let's go to audio. What can we do to our audio? Once you click on audio, for example, this music that we import here, once you click on it, what are the options? The first option that it brought is volume. Everybody knows that. I will not even explain. Click on volume. You can increase the volume. You can make it louder if you as long as you want. So you can fade it. You can fade the volume. You have fade in, fade out. What's the meaning of that fade in, fade out? Let me explain that. Some people might not understand that. Fade in, fade out. The work of fade in, fade out, like the beginning of that audio. Okay, if you select fade in, you select how many seconds you want that audio to fade in. For example, let's select 1.7 seconds. What fading means is that it will, for example, now the audio is supposed to start with high volume. Normally if you play music, it will start normally from high volume, but once you have selected fading, it will not start with a high volume. It will now start with a low volume gradually. Maybe the piano will just be playing. It will now be, the volume will now be turning on. The volume will be increasing small. That's the meaning of fading. It will now become loud suddenly. That's the meaning of fading. Then fade out, it will do the same thing. Instead of the music to end normally, it will not end normally. It will now be ending small until it end finish. This thing, all these video editor, music experts, they know about this thing. So that's fade out. So it will work based on the seconds that you have selected to fade out. So that's the work of, you see now, so you can see now it does not end suddenly, it end gradually, by decreasing the volume of the music. That is the work of fade in, fade out. I think I've done justice to that. Voice effects, you can change the effects of your audio. You can change it to maybe the person singing before. The audio is, the voice is the voice of a man. You can change it to voice of a woman. You can change it to the voice of a radio. You can change it to voice of a child. You can even change it to voice of a robot. So all these things. Then beat, you can add beats. Then the speed, you can increase the speed of your audio. If I increase the speed now, you see how this audio will be playing faster. Look at it now. Let's play it. You see now, it's now more faster. You see now. So that's how it is. So let me just cancel it. So what other things you can do on noise reduction? That's very, very important. For example, if you record yourself, for example, you record a voiceover, okay, and that area that you recorded it from, I told you how to do a voiceover. You can do a voiceover using your phone. Just go to your normal recording and you start narrating your story that you have written. You just be reading it. Maybe Amelia lived up in a village. You just be reading it louder. You are forming a voiceover for yourself and you will record it. Maybe that place is a little bit noisy, you cannot have a perfect sound. So this noise reduction, what it does is when you click on it, it will work on your audio, all the noise in that environment. Maybe as you are doing the recording, maybe one mumu n or something like a cock just crows, so you get with their loud noise kukuruku inside when you are recording. what you have to do is, don't panic, don't pause the video, don't delete the video, do it. Filmora will help you reduce the noise of that area. It will be as if all the noise has been cleared away. Then we also have audio stretch. Audio stretch is to reduce the quality of your audio, also to make everything neat and perfect. It will be as if you recorded it in a studio. So that is that. So there are another tools that I want to record. I think I've done justice to almost all the functionalities of Filmora now. This thing applies to audio also. This thing, the first option there I've explained in the plus. Once you click on it, it will duplicate the audio that you selected. You see now, the audio has become 2. Look at it. This is the first one, this is the second one, because of this plus icon that I click on here. So the second icon, this one is for cutting of audio, but how do you cut it? It has meaning. Pay attention. You see that we have less than and greater than, they overlapped. These two, they overlap. The first one is in form of dot at the left hand side, is in form of dot. The meaning of that dot means that if you want to cut an audio, into 2, so what it will do is that cut, that is, any audio at the left hand side will be deleted straight, while anything at the right hand side will be left alone. Let's try it. So before you try that, first of all, make sure that I told you about this horizontal line. Be mindful of this horizontal line, this vertical line, not horizontal. So I want to cut this audio now. Let me just delete first one so that you will see that we are using it for only one audio. So I want to cut it into 2. So I want to cut it from this place. So I have 2 parts now. I hope you understand it. This is the left hand side and this is the right hand side. So what will happen when I cut it? It will cut it from this place where I placed this vertical line. It will cut it from that place, because it will use that vertical line to measure it. So what will now happen to the left hand side? That left hand side, because I want to use this particular one, what will happen to that left hand side? Everything at the left hand side will be deleted straight, while everything at the right hand side will be left alone. Okay, so let me click it now. You see now, everything at the left hand side has been deleted because of that 2 that I selected. I hope you understand that now. Okay, let me do another one. This is the second one, or the third one, sorry. This is the third one. The third one, look at it. This one, none of them will be deleted. It will just separate it into 2 because there is no dot. So let me use it. Click on it now. You see now the 2 of them, I can still see the left hand side and I can still see the right hand side. That's the work of this one. What is the essence of all these things? You will still understand the essence later, because there are some audio file. Maybe you made a mistake when you are recording the audio. Maybe instead of you to pronounce something very well and you pronounce rubbish there. This is when this thing is very useful. You just move to the time. You would have mastered the time. You would have listened to the audio. Then just move to that exact place and you will delete. You can cut it into 2. Extract that place that is not useful. You delete it, you cut it away, and you still have your audio. That's the essence. You get it now? So let's go to the fourth one. The fourth one here. Almost the same thing. The right hand side will be deleted while the left hand side will be left alone. So let's try it. See now, let me see. Okay, so it said audio needs to be longer than 10 seconds. Yes, sorry, it's because this audio is very small, that's why it's not working. But once you have audio less than this thing, it will do that. You delete. Let me just drag it here. See, now it has deleted it. So that is that about Filmora. I think with this explanation now, you shouldn't be having any issues with Filmora, because we are still going to Filmora. You can use it for so many things, but these aspects that I've just explained, you can use it for video editing, you can use it for your story writing. You are good to go with your story. So thanks for watching. Please make sure you subscribe. Thank you.